Okay, so I gave you one question, which is example number 9. So for this, are you getting 90 lakhs? This one, value of output and all that, right? And then I gave you example number 8 as well. This one, you have to calculate gross value added at factor cost. So are you getting this 105?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good. Now today I'm going to teach you something different. Okay, that will be like, not every time you will get a question calculating only single. So sometimes you will be getting a question where you have to calculate the A and B form, two forms. Okay, so that we will be doing today. So over here, this is a question. You have to calculate the value added by firm A and firm B. Okay, this is what you have to do. So over here, first of all, what you will do, you will write all the entries of A on one side and all the of this. So first of all, domestic sales. This over here, you will make everything, right? Instead of doing the other things. First of all, you need to calculate GVO at MP. Yes. So domestic sale and export, they will make GVO at MP. So for firm A, you got it. GVO at MP, right? IC is given for firm A. No. Any raw material, nothing is there, right? So IC is not there. And GVA at MP, sorry, IC purchases are there. Purchases by a firm. So 1200.
Also purchases by a firm, they'll take it in IC.
Yes, IC.
Okay.
Right? Because purchases are over there, they haven't mentioned it, right? So purchases means I'll purchase, I'll consume, right? So that's why. And then you have to calculate GV at MP, right? Which is GVO at MP minus IC. When you will subtract this, you will get 3800. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Or over here for this B form, sales and purchase are given. So over here for GVO at MP, only sales is there, right? So you will only take sales because others are 0, right? And of course, IC is also given purchase by firm B. So 1800, when you will subtract it, you will get this. So what is value added by A is 3800 and value added by B is 1140. Clear?
Yes,
it's not always compulsory that you draw a table, but in table it becomes easier. Instead of calculating everything, you can do it as well. Like GVO at MP, domestic sales plus export, GVO at MP. Then IC also you have to do over here like this. So these are the questions you will be getting where they are asking you to individually calculate firm A and firm B. Okay, so question 1 type is here. Now there is one more question. Just check they have given you any other question like this. Firm A, firm Y they have given. Okay. So only one such question is given to you. Let me just check if they have given any other question. Yeah, one more question is there. This one. First of all, on the basis of following data, right, you have to find value added by A and B. And then second is GDP at FC. Now over here, they have asked you value added by A and B. Okay. So first of all, everything is there for firm A and firm B. Here also the entries are firm A and firm B. So for firm A, you have to calculate differently. Firm B, you have to calculate differently. Clear? I already told you how to do that. Yes? Then
yes,
value added by A will be this and value added by B will be this. Then you have to calculate this. GDP at MP. So GDP at MP means what? Value added by A and value added by B. Right? And in the question, they have asked you to calculate GDP at MC. Then you know how to do that. Right? GDP at MP, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? It is basically the value added of both. So you will add it and then GDP at FC you will calculate just by subtracting. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now over here, sales part. If sales by producer are given, right? First, above all these considered as the total sale, which implies that the part of the sales by the producer, right? So if total sales are given, then you include it. But until unless it's not given, you will include the parts. That's If parts are given, you will not take. If parts are given, you will calculate, add them, and you will find the total. But if total is given, then you will not take the parts, right? So this is the question. Now find it out. GVO at MP, then IC, then GVA at MP. Right?
Ma'am, for the second sub question, that is GDP at FC. So we are going to find it for both the A and B, right, together.
Yeah, you will over here GVA at MP. First of all, you have to calculate GDP at MP. For GDP, you will calculate add both. First, you will find individual GDP at MP of this A and B. Then you will add it, and then whatever you will add, you will convert it into GDP at FC. Clear?
Okay, ma'am. So like even how about this one? Like we find the GDP at MP of A first, and then we convert it into GDP at FC
You
of
can do it,
A
not an issue, but that
separately.
becomes really hectic.
Okay.
Again and again, you have to calculate.
Okay.
Na? But adding it
Ma'am,
and
so
then
finally it
one,
is like both are together, right?
yeah, because it will be easy for you, right? Because every time you have to convert it, that means again then you have to add it. So it becomes difficult. So add it and in one go, just this will save your time, right?
Okay, ma'am.
So now try to calculate this and then we will check how you did it. In value added, you have to learn so many formulas like GVO at MP, the IC. Even for sales, you have so many formulas, right? So learn the
Yes.
formulas. Good evening, Ritika.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, so basically, I was you joined late, right? So I was discussing a question. This one, where A and B forms are given, right? So Vanisha, just wait a minute. I am just scrolling it down so that she can also understand. Okay. So for example, this over here, they have asked you to find the value added, means the GVA at MP, right? By firm A and firm B. So whenever you are getting a question for firm A and firm B, then don't feel like that, ma'am, what we will do, right? This means calculate everything differently for firm A and calculate differently for firm B. The formulas, everything will be same, right? But you have to see, for example, if you are calculating for firm A, you will only use these three entries. You will not go in firm B, right? But if you are calculating for firm B, you will only use the entries of firm B, right? This is what. So for example, over here, you have to calculate the value added. So you know, first of all, you have to calculate GVO at MP. So which is domestic sales and export. So your GVO at MP is 5,000. Clear? For firm A? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And then what you have to calculate GVA at MP and you know, or GDP at MP. It is basically GVO at MP minus intermediate consumption. So intermediate consumption is also given purchase. Purchase is always an intermediate consumption, right? So over here from this 5,000 you will subtract 1,200 and you will get 3,800. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And over here for this sales and purchase, sales is given already. So you will only take sales 2,000 and 2,940 and then purchases are this. You will subtract these two, you will get this. So value added for A is this and value added for B is this. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? No?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now coming to this question which I have given. Over here what you have to do. See, over here it's like this. Both the entries are given. Sales by a firm A and purchase from firm B. So when you are purchasing it and by firm A, this is very important, right? Who is purchasing and who is selling? Clear? So purchase from firm A and purchase by. So someone is purchasing. So for someone, it will be sales, right? If I am selling, purchase from firm A. So it is a sales from firm B. And who is purchasing? Firm A. Clear? Getting the point?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Okay, see, purchase from firm B. I am purchasing from Vanisha. For Vanisha, it is a sale. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And for me, it is a purchase. Clear? Now it's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So for the same thing, so this will be consumption, like purchase for some other and sale for something else. Here, it is purchase from firm A. So for firm A, it is a sale. But for firm B, it is a purchase. Clear?
Purchase. Yes,
So this is what. Instead of giving you sales and purchase directly, they have given you in this way. Okay? And sales by firm B. Sales by firm A. So this is what you have to take in mind. It's written sales by, right? So sales by firm A is doing the sales, it's 100 and it's like this. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, first you will calculate GV value added for A differently and B. Then you will add both and then whatever you will get GDP at MP, right? And then you will convert this GDP at MP to GDP at FC. No need to do differently. First calculate value added of A differently and B differently, then add both the value and then convert that value to GDP at FC. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
I'm done.
Students, are you facing any difficulty or you are done?
Ma'am, I'm done.
Ritika, you are doing? Ritika, can you hear me? Ritika. Vanisha, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Then Ritika, I think she's facing some issue then. Okay, so let's just wait for 1 more minute, then I'll discuss the answer. Okay?
Ma'am, am I audible now?
Yes, Ritika. You are done?
Ma'am, I know, ma'am, I'm doing almost done.
Okay, do it.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So let's just discuss the answer. For first, you got 55 A and 130 for this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Then 185 the total. Then you have to calculate into this, the 155. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I have already asked Vanisha that whatever question I discussed, like whatever question I gave, you didn't have any issues with that, right? Same with Ritika. Ritika, do you have any issue which I gave the homework? I'm just asking, telling you the answers. 8. You got 105. Which was this question? You have to calculate GVMP, sales, rent, subsidies were given. So it was 105. Check it. Ritika, same? No? You got something different?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just check your what you did. Okay, it's not about the ninth one, okay? Ninth one is the first. It's ninth one, you have to calculate intermediate consumption. So for that, you got 90.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, for this, just check it where you went wrong. First was sales and change in stock. So 180 plus 15, 195. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Then GVA at MP, it's GVR minus intermediate consumption. So minus 195.
Yes, ma'am.
Then GVA at FC or GDP at FC, same thing. It's GVA at MP minus NIT. So NIT is indirect tax minus subsidies. I think what you did is indirect taxes was not given, so 0. Now what you did, 95 minus 10, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is C. Minus is whenever there is a minus sign outside. So automatically the sign, if it is minus, it will become plus. If it is plus, it will become minus. Remember that. So this one is outside. This minus is there. So automatically minus minus will be plus. So 95 plus 5 is 105. Clear?
Yeah, yes,
And
ma'am.
over here, students lose lots of marks because they feel like they are doing right. But this is actually not right. Okay?
Okay.
Yes? Okay. So now let's just do some theoretical portion today. And after that, we are done with this chapter. Okay. So this we have already done. Just check your notes. Have we done nominal national income and real national income? No, I think.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No?
We didn't.
Okay. So over here, nominal national income or nominal income at current price. See, nominal national income and national income at current price, they are the same thing. Real national income and national income at constant price are the same thing. Clear? So don't get confused
ma'am.
between, ma'am. For most of the students think they are 4 different concepts. No. Nominal national income and national income at current price. Same thing. Real national income or national income at constant price is the same thing. Okay. So constant means that it will be real. Right? That it is changing. See, the friend who don't change, that is your real friend. Right? So that's why the constant, this one, the constant price one will be a real national income. But where it's a current price, currently you are giving you are getting chocolate for 10 rupees. Maybe later on you will get for 20 rupees. So it can change. So that is nominal, keeps on changing. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So nominal national income and real national income or national income at current price or national income at constant price. So it refers to the money value of all the final goods and services produced by a normal resident. You know what is a normal resident of a country in an accounting year and measured at a current year prices. The nominal, you already know, it is always measured in current year prices. Real, it refers to money value of all the final goods and services produced by a normal resident of a country in an accounting year and measured at a constant price or the prices of base year. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It is affected by both change in price and quantity. See, it is current. So, according if the quantity is less, automatically the prices will rise, right? And also, if there is a change in price, earlier it was for 10 or 20, now you have to change it. So, it is affected by both change in price and quantity as well. But it is not affected. For example, base year is, right now it is 2023. But I am taking the price of 2020. So no matter whether the prices are right now 500, 300, 200. If at that time the prices were 100, I will for every calculation, I will take 100 only. So over here, the quantity, the change in price, it is not going to affect. But for that, it was based on current. So you have to check whether current price is 100, 200, 300. So it is going to affect, but in real, it is not going to affect. Then it is not a good measure of economic growth, right? Because over there, it keeps on changing. How many times you will calculate? So not a good measure of economic growth of a country, as it is affected by both the physical output as well as the price. But it is the truth. That's why it is a real friend. Na? Over here, your real friend is with you. No matter what the world is saying, he will stay with you. Right? So it is a true indicator of economic growth of a country. Sometimes in one marker also they ask you, dash is the true indicator of economic growth of country. So it's a real national income. Clear? Or they will give you this national income at constant price. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now again, the nominal GDP, which is GDP at current price, and real GDP, GDP at constant price. Already told you, real means constant. So nominal, it refers to the market value of all the final goods and services produced within the domestic current country in a year and measured at the current price. Here, same thing, but the prices will be constant prices or the prices of a base year, right? The value of nominal GDP changes with either physical output or price changes or both change simultaneously. But the value of real GDP changes when only volume of physical output changes. So GDP changes. For example, I am producing, earlier I was producing 10 chocolate. So my price was 100 rupees, 10 rupees for each. Now I'm producing 20 chocolates. So my price, my GDP will be 200. So it will only change when the volume of output will be changed. But it will change due to physical output as well with the price or with both. Right? And it is not a good measure because both is affecting. It is a better measure of economic growth of the country because it is changed only by the physical one, and it reflects only like how many quantities you are changing goods and services over a year. It is not useful for making periodic comparison in the physical output of goods and services over different year because according to current price it is changing, but it is a better measure for the periodic comparison. You want to compare that, okay, in 2017 this was a thing, in 2023 you can easily compare it. But every day, every month it is changing, you cannot compare it according to the years because in one year also you will have different nominal GDP, right? So that is the formula for nominal GDP. It's current year quantity multiplied by current year price. Very, very important. Sum of current year quantity, like whatever you produce in the entire year, right? And here current year quantity, like whatever you produce, but you will multiply it with the base year. Like for example, in 2020, the price was 100. So we multiply it with 100. You will calculate, okay, I produced 20 chocolate, but now the price is currently 500 rupees. So 20 multiplied by 500. But here, so for example, you produce 20, but which price you will take for 2022, the base year. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Both of you? Vanisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this is very important. From here you get a numerical. So it's like real GDP. How to calculate real GDP? It is nominal GDP divided by price index multiplied by 100. And how to calculate nominal? Automatically this nominal will go here. Real GDP multiplied by price index divided by 100. You have to calculate nominal. So this price index will go here. Price index multiplied by real GDP and this 100 will be down. Clear? So you can remember only one formula, and from that real GDP you can derive the nominal one. From nominal you can derive the real GDP. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am.
No? Girls?
Clear, ma'am.
Ma'am, it's clear.
I can hear you.
Hello,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
now I
you.
can hear you. Okay,
It's clear,
so
ma'am.
now, yeah. Okay, so now difference between first you will write this, then the difference between this, then how to calculate this. Then there is a very, very important concept which is GDP deflation. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Vanisha, the question you shared, in case, just try to solve it once. In case you didn't get it, like because I already told you today, in case you didn't get it, then let me know. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. It's almost similar to the question that we did
Yes.
today.
So in
I'll
case
try to
there
solve.
is any issue, you can try and then let me know. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I saw your this question yesterday, but I wanted to teach you in the class, so that's why I didn't attempt it that because I was like that. Let's give it a try. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you scroll down?
Yes, ma'am.
Done.
Okay, both of you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Ritika?
Done.
Now, coming to GDP deflator. What is GDP deflator? It means the average level of prices of all the goods and services that make the GDP. It is used to eliminate the effect of price change and determine the real change. See, Price keeps on changing. Maybe today is this, tomorrow will be this. So there is an indicator which is GDP deflator. So avoiding all this thing, they actually give you the real change in the physical output. Okay, so GDP deflator equals to nominal GDP divided by real GDP multiplied by 100. Okay, or GDP deflator, the current price index is also known as this. So it is basically national income at current price and national income at constant price multiplied by 100. Clear? So over here, this nominal GDP upon real GDP will be P1 multiplied by Q1. That is, and PU multiplied by Q1. The quantity is going to be same, but the prices are going to be changed. Multiply by 100. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So quickly you will write. Tomorrow we will solve few questions. So you will get a better idea. So tomorrow we will solve. I will give you few next questions. Along with that, we will solve few questions based on this. Okay?
Thank you.